So guys, welcome back to another day in the life of an Amazon driver. I've just jumped in the car this morning. Unfortunately it is raining, so it's probably going to be a pretty terrible delivery today. We're going to have to literally bag every single parcel if we're leaving it in a safe place, and it is also a Monday, so a lot of people are going to be at work, they're not going to be in. So yeah, we'll just see how we get on. Okay, so we are now at the depot, just need to park up. This is where all the vans are parked, as you can see. I have actually been informed that today I am doing a half day. So pretty much what that means is every single day Amazon forecasts how many routes they're going to have the next day. And obviously the rota is done sort of a week in advance. So you sometimes have days where there's not enough routes. And in this scenario, I'm actually going to be splitting a route in half with another driver, so I'll only be doing half a day today.
So the way that this is going to work, guys, is I'm going to go with another driver into the loading yard, and we're going to load the entire route, the full route, into his van. Once we've loaded, we're going to come back to the yard where all the other vans are parked, and we're going to load half of that entire route into my van, which will be my half. Once I've loaded into my van, we're going to go our own separate ways and finish the delivery.
Done? I've got 87 stops.
87?
Yeah.
3 stops.
It's fine, man. Alright, so as you can see, I've just loaded the van for a half day. We've only got 4 bags and 5 overflows with 87 stops and 132 parcels. I'm in the same area that I always am, which is Leicester Forest East. As you can see, we've got pretty much the same area that I always do. It's a good easy area. It's currently 12 o'clock and I'm about to head there now. I will obviously stop off at Greg's like I always do, because I never have breakfast. And anyways, let's crack on with this route. So the roads do seem quite busy today. It is a Monday, to be fair. Let's grab a Greg's. So it's a freezing cold, miserable day, which is a bit unfortunate. The Greg's is secured. I've got a chicken bake for today because that's pretty much the only thing they had that was warm. It's a 21-minute drive to our first stop, which, like I said, it is a Monday, so the roads generally are busier. And it's only a half day, so it shouldn't be too bad. Is anybody going to let me out? Thank you, sir. Okay, so for some reason, I don't know why, but my phone keeps doing this quite often. The GPS just goes a bit AWOL, and it just says I'm somewhere that I'm not. So I had to restart my phone. I've just pulled over to reset it, and now it seems to be showing me the correct location, but it's been happening for the last couple of days and I don't know why. As you can see, it's just done it again, and it's done it on there. It says that I'm in the middle of nowhere, and it's done it on Waze as well, so it's clearly an issue with my phone. And now I don't even know where I'm driving to, and I haven't even got anywhere to pull over, so I'm on a country road at the minute, and yeah, which is not good. And I don't think I'm going the right way, to be honest. It looks like I'm going somewhere far away, but it's not looking good at all. I've been pulled over for a good solid 5-10 minutes now. I've tried to reset my phone, about 2 or 3 times now. The location keeps doing the same thing. I'm pretty sure I'm nowhere near the actual area that I'm supposed to be delivering. And I was driving down a country lane and I've just pulled in somewhere. There's a little road that I pulled into and there's no signal down here. So the Amazon app won't even reload. So I've pretty much got no choice but to keep driving until I get a signal. And then hopefully the maps corrects itself. Or I just keep driving until I somehow find my way there. I'm not from Leicester, so I don't know my way around. I'm pretty sure it's up that way. So I think we're just gonna go with the second option of driving round until I find my way into that entire area that I do. And once I'm in that area, I'll know where to go. But until then, I guess I'm just gonna keep driving around. So I'll update you guys if we get anywhere. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good news. After restarting my phone about 50 million times and swiping up all the apps, it looks like we have finally got some GPS and some internet. And I turned back around because I thought I was going the wrong way, but actually I was going the right way. So now I've got to turn around again. And as you can see, I'm just on this country road. I've got nowhere to turn around. So yeah, I guess this is the joys of doing an on-the-road job, I guess. Right, the road is quite empty, so I'm just going to quickly do a 3-point turn here. And just like that, we are all sorted. So my phone decided to reset the GPS again. I don't know why it keeps doing it. I assume it's something to do with Apple CarPlay, because every time I plug my phone into Apple CarPlay, it goes on to Waze and Maps, and I think something there is messing up my phone. My phone is pretty old, it's an 11 Pro Max, and it's not on the latest iOS update, so maybe Apple are just trying to screw with me and make me upgrade my phone. But it's not going to happen, because this thing does the job. And yeah, anyways, by driving around, I ended up into Kirkby Muxloe, and I believe I should know my way from here. Just up this road should be Hinkley Road, which is going to be our first stop. I'm not a big fan of main road deliveries, you guys all know that. They're a faff, I don't like them. And would you believe that all of this faffing around that I've had to do, pulling over, resetting my phone, plugging in and out of Apple CarPlay, has added on 20 minutes to my route. So it was only supposed to be a 20-minute drive, which is only supposed to be a 15-minute drive anyways, but it's a Monday and there's traffic. So that 15-minute drive, because of traffic and my shitty phone, has turned into a 40-minute drive. And it's almost 1 o'clock and we're just about to get to our first stop. Here we go, the first stop should be somewhere just around here. It's that house right there. And let's get the first bag sorted into the front. It is number 3403, which is that one. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. So the road is a little bit busy. The first bag is loaded into the front, and I'm actually going to climb out the side so that I don't open my door into someone's car. Oh mate. So our next stop is a multi-drop, which is we're basically delivering to 4 houses, but it still counts as one stop, which is why with Amazon, obviously we have let's say 150 stops, but there'll be 300 parcels because there's just that many people ordering multiple parcels, or there's that many people that are neighbours and that are ordering. So we've got 4 parcels to carry. One of them is a pretty heavy overflow. It's going to be this one. So as you can see, we've got to deliver to this house, and then this house, and that all counts as one stop. So for this stop, the customer actually isn't in, and obviously it's raining quite a lot today, so we're gonna have to start using the weather bags to leave it in a safe place. These are the weather bags. They come in all different sizes. This one will probably do for these two. And it basically just stops the parcels getting wet. Obviously it is a lot more time consuming, but yeah, you know, you don't want to get concessions, and now we can leave that in a safe place. So again, the customer is not in, and I've got 3 parcels for them which are going to need to go in a weather bag. And I'll just show you, they come in a massive variety of sizes. So this is probably your average size one, which I'm going to use for these. But we've also got absolutely massive ones, if I can get one. So, like this one for example, it's absolutely huge. We have even bigger ones than this as well. I just don't have any in the van with me. I'm wearing like cargo joggers, and in this pocket here I keep a pen, and then in my right pocket I keep the Wii mystery cards, which I don't have any of at the minute, which I'll grab. I keep them in the door bin of the van. They can just fold up and they go in my pocket like that, just for easy access. And because it's raining today, I've got a hoodie on. I'm going to stick a bunch of these bags into that middle pocket. Probably just the average size ones will do. Yeah, I mean, look at these. So this bag is absolutely huge. It takes up nearly the entire shelf. So more than likely, pretty much any parcel can go into these boxes. Anyways, it's like 1:15 and I'm really far behind, so I've been doing a fair bit of filming, talking through stuff, and obviously I had that faff at the start of the route. So I'm just going to try and smash through some of these deliveries. It is a half route, so it should be done by sort of 2:30, 3 o'clock. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. And they didn't pick up, and I was going to offer to, obviously if I got in touch with them, to put it in a waterproof bag and chuck it over their gate, because obviously it's safe there, but they've not responded, so I'm just going to have to mark it as unavailable, drop them a text, and if they get back to me, message not sent. Alright, so we're just going to have to leave that one, and we'll come back to it at the end. We'll reattempt it. So it's 3:10 and it is school time. And we're delivering on a road where there's literally a school, so this is literally manic. I don't know what it is. Every time I'm delivering near a school, it always falls at the exact time that the school finishes. So you can see all of these cars down this residential road. I came here yesterday to deliver and it was completely empty. But obviously all the parents parked down all the side roads. That little girl was just wandering off into the street. I mean, into the road. Honestly, it is so stressful and irritating to deliver around school time. Look at the traffic, man. Honestly. It's our right of way as well, so I don't understand why this Honda is letting every single car through. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I've been stuck here for like 5 minutes. Something is going on up there. There's a van in literally parked sideways across the middle of the road. I have no clue what is going on. Hello.
Hello. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our last delivery done. Now, let me just show you how we're looking in the back. So, There is currently, even though this was only a half route, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 returns slash reattempts. This one, the customer has actually just texted me that I can leave it at the back gate. Okay, so we have finished the delivery. We've just got the reattempts left to do, as I just showed you in the back. Now, obviously with it being a Monday, a lot of people will be at work and they're not home to accept the parcels, which is fair enough. Now, the thing is, we have a lot of metrics that we have to follow. So the first metric that I'm going to touch on is delivery completion. What percentage of your deliveries do you actually successfully deliver? Now, this needs to be pretty much over 99%. And obviously today, I think we had about 140 parcels and there's currently 4 returns in the back. Now, the last 2 days, out of about 300 parcels each day, I have had 100% delivery each day. So even if I do take back a few parcels today, hopefully the other days where I've achieved that 99% delivery can bring my percent back up. But this is where the predicament is. So, like for example, now we've followed the exact process. You know, I've knocked the door, rang the bell, etc. Rang the customer twice, which is what Amazon want you to do. They want you to ring twice, text the customer. We've done all of that, and there's no response at all. They've left no instructions either for the delivery. So the risk, leave the parcel and maybe you'll get a concession, or you take the parcel back but then you're taking a hit on your delivery rate. And another thing is, if a business is closed and I mark it a business closed, that then goes against my delivery completion, which to be honest I think is a bit stupid, because if a business is closed, why should that go against the driver? Anyways, I'm here at the address. Let's see if this customer is back in. Other thing is concessions. Now, you could easily achieve 100% delivery rate by leaving every single parcel at the doorstep and running off, and you've successfully delivered every single parcel. You'll have 100%. However, you will have a high amount of concessions, which is basically when a customer marks a parcel as not received. Now, this literally cannot be above 1 or 2. You can't really be getting more than 1 or 2 customer not received. So that's one reattempt done. The customer was actually back in this time. Now I'm off to the second one. And the next thing is contact compliance. Now, as I mentioned, Amazon want you to call the customer twice if you cannot deliver a parcel. So you need to call them twice. But a lot of the time, because the phone number comes through as an 020 number, because it wants to hide your number, a lot of the time customers will just reject the call or ignore it because they don't know who's calling. They don't want to pick up to a random person, which again, it's understandable. So calling isn't really that effective. I tend to text more. The second reattempt is now also done. I got to the customer's house and gave her a call because she wasn't in, and she said she's just 2 minutes away. I'm assuming she just got home from work. So I just waited a couple minutes and that delivery was done. Now on to the third reattempt, which I think is the last one, which is to a care home, which I tried earlier on. It was one of the first stops and nobody answered. And with the care home, they had a sign on the door, you know, just hang on a little bit longer. And I waited a good few minutes, but unfortunately, still no one answered. Hello. I know, I pressed it twice. The care home delivery is now also done. That's all three reattempts done, which is pretty good. 100% delivery completion rate again, which is pretty much what we're aiming for. However, I did spend a lot of time out on the road today. It's a half route and it's almost 4 o'clock, so it should have definitely been done a lot earlier, but it's raining. We had to put a lot of stuff in weather bags. People were hardly in because it's a Monday, they're working, etc. I'm just driving back to the depot now. If there's somewhere to stop for food, then I may do. There's another Amazon driver just up ahead. And the last one is photo on delivery, which is POD. Now when you take a photo of a parcel, it cannot be blurry. You cannot have any personal data in it, so you can't get a car registration, the house number, the numbers on the bin, street name, anything like that. Even people, I can't get any of myself into it. If my foot is in the photo gets rejected. So that's photo on delivery, and that needs to be 100%. Now I will put a screenshot of my scorecard from last week, and there's different rankings for the scorecard. So you've got fantastic plus, fantastic, good, and then I think it goes straight from good to poor. And obviously you want to maintain a good scorecard. Now if you're in the top scorecard, which is fantastic plus, we get paid a bonus. Anyways, that's enough of me rambling on about the scorecard. I'm going to drive back to the depot. We're going back on the same country lanes that we came to the stop on, so there won't be anywhere to stop. I'll probably just grab food on my way home. I'll see you guys back at the depot. So one last thing, I do have a damaged parcel which I just popped into this weather bag. Now it sounded broken when I got it out of one of these bags, and I just asked the customer to check it because obviously it sounded broken. He checked it and it was broken. I'm not too sure what it is. I think it's some sort of glass, but yeah, it's smashed, so I have to bring that back. So guys, that is the end of another video. That was half a day of an Amazon driver. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you've got any questions about the job that you want me to answer, drop them in the comments and I'll be more than happy to do so. Like the video, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bosh.